chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. You got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Me up, play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drive me around and go right for it. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. You got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny,
Alright then, hello guys, and welcome back to IFC Tier 5. Today we are in Azerbaijan, in the capital city, Baku, for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's Taylor leading the championship, and he's out on track first, and I am joined by the wonderful Green Lantern. How are you, mate?
Wagwan, how are you?
I am very good, mate.
Why did I say Wagwan? I'm not a road man, and I just go, Wagwan, how you doing? And I'm like...
Who knows? Only you know that. Only you know that. But Right then, you said the man we're watching right now, Taylor, is going to win this race
Yeah.
for the stream.
Quicker than
You
me.
know what? I have to agree. Taylor, very fast driver. Probably should be in about tier 3.
Quicker than I am.
Guess
I'm
who
tier
beat
4.
him last week? He came second last week due to a certain driver.
All
I
right.
remember.
Who beat him?
Remember. Me.
Oh wow. Okay. Go you, I guess.
Thought I'd add that. But, yeah, last week it was a
Oh, he's hit the
tightly
wall.
fought race at the end. He's hit the wall, and that he'll have to pull into the pits. Tightly fought race in the Netherlands, and he ended up coming second. Didn't quite have the pace at the end. He dumped his ERS, and the very fast Alpine managed to sneak through on the second last lap. So
Yeah, I didn't make last week's race due to work. So.
that's that's fair enough.
But I'm back.
And guys, you are back. You most definitely are back, and Taylor has had to pull into the pits. And of course, this pit lane's very weird, isn't it? A little chicane on the end.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really full pelt it like you can if you obviously have pit assists on. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tricky, you know, the kind of chicane that you have to go through. Yeah, it's weird, but I'm on. Oh shit! I'm on board with Bud Light at the moment.
I'm on board with Rambo, the first man out on track. And there's so many people in this dirty air. I feel like they're too close. Because there's some tricky corners on this track, aren't there? And that will really screw you over, especially the dreaded castle section. No one wants to be doing a Charles Leclerc through there today. Happened in tier 6. I almost did one! Oh, as we see Blessing. I think that was Blessing. No, it was not. Who was that? That was Oiku. Goes straight into the wall and probably has some wing damage. Yes, he does. We'll have to move out the way.
You know, the track's quite tight. So you really have to be on point throughout your whole lap. Otherwise, one little mistake and you're in the wall. You know, we've seen it with Taylor Boss on his out lap. We've seen it with is it who was
Oiku.
the one that okay. Yeah, they both Olku, yeah, they both got into the wall. And you know, I've seen Bud Light throughout his lap kind of skim the wall a little bit with no damage, but the slightest mistake and you're in the wall really. So we're gonna see a good gap between who has more racecraft and who has more speed.
Just for that pace, yeah. And that lap currently is about second off of tier 6 whole time. So still a long way to go in this one, but Rambo not looking too bad at the moment. Hacky Bean goes faster, Mini Devil goes faster, and they're looking very, very fast today around Baku is Mini Devil. Very, very good time from him.
Yeah.
After what has to be said was a disappointing weekend last time out.
Hacky Bean obviously being
Fan favourite.
Demoted down from P4 due to personal reasons. So it'd be nice to see him be fighting for the championship. Obviously being a tier 4 driver. I'm not sure if there is any difference between tier 4 and 5, but you know,
There's not much difference, I have to say. It's mainly consistency is the difference here, and I have to say Hacky Bean is on the lower of that. Hacky Bean's on 1-1 wings.
right, okay.
I run 2.5 here, so you know.
So looks like the Aston Martin gang, first Rambo and Muteki, are quite up there in second and fourth. The only team to have both drivers in the top 5
They're the only team to actually have 2 people cross the line and finish their lap.
at the moment. Yeah.
Those 2 though are very, very fast. Unfortunately, lack consistency. First Rambo qualified in P3 last week, if you remember, crashed out very early on. Muteki qualified well, but could not keep that car on the track. Kept on spinning, kept on making mistakes, and screwed him over. Will it be a repeat of that? Hopefully, for his sake, it's not a dead last. Right there, not good
At the
for him.
moment, we have a very busy track, as only 4 in the pits right now. So, you know, I don't know what that means for some drivers, but there could be some collisions. Dirty air's going to affect some drivers as well. You know, obviously we've got track evolution as well, which could mean at the end of the session, we could be getting some quicker times.
Yeah, and of course, track evolution, if you guys did not know, is where, so the drivers, as they're going around, they're constantly putting down rubber, and rubber, of course, is sticky. That's why the tyres are made out of them. So they put down rubber on the track, and then that rubber that's sticky, they drive along it again, and they have even more grip, because they have 2 layers of sticky instead of tarmac and sticky.
Yes. I've seen, as I've been going through people on their laps, I've seen the castle section. And, you know, as you said at the start, that's where people are going to struggle. But onto Taylor Boss, who sets the fastest lap with a 39.8. That is 2/10 nearly quicker than Mini Devil. And
It is 2/10 faster, actually.
Erdogan, DNFs.
Erogton. Oh, no. I always call him Erogton. I know it's not right, but it's just better. But yes, not looking great for him. And Dove Nightmare racing again for Red Bull. Of course, double podium for Red Bull last time out. 2-3 for them. Again, wonder who came first. Couldn't have been an Alpine. Double podium for Red Bull. And it was a very, very good result. Of course, Dove Nightmare's first race last week as well. So he started off with a bang. And Taylor Boss, who I was in a party with, said, I want this guy as my teammate. And I think it's happened. So Dove Nightmare now his teammate, and well, they're going to be racing together, of course, after Jay left the server after what was a very good start to the season. Red Bull were looking absolutely amazing. Of course, then Jay left, and the reserves weren't living up to Taylor Boss's high standards.
Yeah.
A bit like the Max Verstappen situation in real life.
Yeah, I'm on board with Mr. Bobaclet here, who seems to be going decently quick. I mean, he had it was the Dago's Gav, or is it Gav? Sorry,
They got Scav.
Oh, he's not got front wing. I see.
Oh,
didn't see that happen. And
it's not going to be that. It wasn't going to be that bad of a lap time as well.
Yeah.
When did he lose that?
I didn't see him lose it. Because I've been on board with him the whole time, and I did not see him lose that front wing. But moving off and onto his teammate, OG Plays, who has DNF'd with that.
Final corner. No, final corner. That's an odd corner to crash at, actually. Very odd. Dove Nightmares was about to go past. See, this corner here, the only way you can do it is if you get some oversteer and slam it into that inside wall. But that's quite hard to do. Really hard to spin the tyres there, but he's managed to make it work.
I'm now going to follow on with Savage Mode, who is on his lap at the moment. Currently setting a 1:15 at the end of Sector 2. And that's purple. So we could be seeing a new pole lap here, if he gets the last sector correct.
Active Wolf about to cross the line, though. What time can he set here? And he goes 6th fastest. And Active Wolf, we know, can do better than that in terms of pace.
We're going to watch Savage Mode go past the line, and it goes and gets P8.
P8.
Obviously,
not as good as we thought.
Last sector wasn't best for him after getting a purple sector 2. I'm going to go
Sometimes the purple
on
sectors
board.
mess up, in fairness. So if
Is
it's
that
on the
Red
track
Bull?
map,
Is that Dove
it doesn't
Nightmare?
necessarily mean it's that.
Yeah, it is Dove
just
Nightmare.
on his outlap
He
now,
doesn't
it's
even
about to
have a
start
front
it.
wing either. Right.
The Red Bull's not very consistent round here, are they?
He doesn't have a front wing.
Right, let's go on board with Hacky Bean. I know that the BT's going to be wanting this. Part of the Hacky Bean fan club, of course. Well, it is the Hacky Bean fan club. Created about 5 accounts, 5 other accounts to cheer him. But Hacky Bean now heading into the very, very long, pretty much one corner. That's long left-hander here, all flat out. You really have to trust the car now into a tight braking zone into 15. You never feel like the car's going to stop into here, but it does stop. You just have to trust that it will. Hacky Bean now heading into the final sector. 15.2, 5/10 up currently. That 5/10 will see him up into P2. What can Hacky Bean do in this final little part? Couple little flat out corners, and that is the end of the lap for him. It's all about how fast he activates that DRS and how fast he came out that final corner. He activates the DRS, heading up in miles an hour, up to 200. He crosses the line, and it's P2. Very nicely done from Hacky being not quite enough to dethrone Taylor, but very, very good.
Now with O Blessing, he's going to set his first lap. Just skims the wall on turn 3. I'm not sure what kind of lap this is going to be, but he is showing a red light, which means I don't know.
Running out of he's on less than 10% ERS is what it means normally, but it's not actually. So he is on 87%.
Oh, and he skids. He skids. He's gone. Well, that is lap ruined in my opinion.
He's still going for it. He is still going.
He's still going for it, but he skid a little bit going into the castle section.
It was a bit of oversteer, but I mean,
there's a yellow flag in sector 1 with an Alpine.
I think they're letting people through.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
Because there was 2 cars right behind them. I think they were letting them through. Double check hysterical. See whether he's lost any front wing. Oh, no. A Blessing invalidates on the final corner.
Oh, wow. That's really unlucky.
I mean, he wasn't careful enough. Went wide, and that is the end of his lap.
Mini Devil's got
really
purple sector 2
around there. You got a purple sector 2?
Mini Devil.
Mini Devil currently sat in P3. Could he be the third one to reach the 39? 4 tenths up in sector 2. What can he do in this final sector? Crosses the line. Boom! And he goes fastest by 2.5 tenths of a second. Mini Devil leads the way here in qualifying. Very, very good lap from him. This pace has come out of almost nowhere. Taylor Boss has invalidated his lap. He'll be going for one now. Hacky being pulled into the pits. That might be his qualifying session over. How long have we got left?
Mupecki's gone purple sector 2.
Ooh, mute key. Come on. What can he do here? Oh, that's the wall. Lots of understeer through there. What can he do in this Aston Martin? He's going to be willing it to the line here. He activates the DRS. Almost up to 200 miles an hour already. He crosses the line. What time would it be? P2. So close to P1 as well. Wow, this is tight.
If he didn't skid, then I'm pretty sure he would have got that P1 there.
Yes, Westy, that was a wall. What do you mean?
What?
Flair said, yes, Westy, that was a wall. Oh, I think I said that's a wall. He crashed. I do that a lot. In fairness. Hello. That's actually how you put it. It's, yeah.
I'm gonna watch O Blessing right now, so I can't eat in the middle of this.
And so if he doesn't invalidate it again at the final corner, that would not be good. Thank you.
He's on for a 140.
Third account. Blessing. Oh, P9. You would have wanted more than that. But not a bad time.
Gonna watch Lightyear, who's currently sitting behind.
Invalidated.
Oh, I'm gonna watch JX then.
JX very fast. Last week really struggled. He's not fast at the moment. He's going to cross the line and start his lap. No, he's not. He's pulling into pits. Dove Nightmare on a lap though. You know what? Let's go on board with Dove for the entire lap. He has got Taylor Boss right behind him. It would have been a good team strat if it was the other way around.
Oh, Mr. Bombercats. Invalidated. Okay.
Yeah. I'm ready for you to bin it. Dove going a little bit too slowly through that section actually. Really eking the car around. Not the greatest of sections, but not doing too badly as Dove Nightmare. We know how fast this man is. We get a wonderful view into the castle section there. Very nice camera to show us how tricky and how tight that little section is. You can see he's right next to the wall a lot of the time here. We'll be using absolutely all of this pretty wide street track actually. As he heads through into turn 15. Trusts the brakes into there, down into second gear. Straight back on the throttle again as soon as he gets up into third. Gets a bit of oversteer, but now as he comes through into 16, misses the apex, goes a bit wide. Still gets a decent exit though. What can Dove Nightmare do here as he heads through the flat corners to the line?
Wolf, 7 tenths up on his time and goes P2. Okay. Active Wolf set a lap out of nowhere.
Active Wolf, we know, is a fast driver. Dove Nightmare cross the line. What time to be for him? And it's P2. He dethrones Active Wolf for that P2. 18 thousandths off of Mini Devil. And for the first time this season, Taylor is not the #1 Red Bull driver.
Dove Nightmare. Wow.
No,
Oh!
there is not a break or a
And
there's
Olku
no
just
break
spins it into the
formation.
wall. Coming out of,
Where?
coming to the end of Sector 2, he has no front wing.
Ah, not good. Not good at all.
What they call Esports Corner. He bins it in Esports Corner. Looks
Which
like
one's that one?
Savage is coming to the end.
Which one's Esports
What's that?
Corner?
And he goes 5th. Esports Corner is, you know the corner
15?
just before the end of Sector 2?
15, yeah.
Wait, Sector 2, you come into that really sharp corner, and then there's the end of Sector 2, where the Mercedes is right now.
Right, okay. So, Dego's got wide. He's invalidated, actually. Has he got damage? Yes, very much has got damage.
I'm going to stay on board with Savage, who went...
Oh!
Blessings.
Hacky Bean to the wall. Hacky Bean is out.
Blessings out as well.
There was a crash. So we saw that. Savage, here we go. Just through here, something happened. I don't know what.
Oh,
but
Bomber
something
Crack's out as well.
happened down this little bit here.
Bomber Crack's out as well.
Oh, and Dego, he's done that in the pit stop. So, what is going on?
Oh! Dago's is right in the middle of the racing line as well.
Oh, not good. Not good at all. But that is the end of qualifying. These drivers have got the rest of their laps to prove what they can do here. No, you can't get a Hoyar because you need to pay 5,000 channel points for that.
Jay Neat's on to P13.
No, 7.5k, that's the Dan only thing.
Jay Neat's on P13. I'm going to go on board with, is it Savage, who's going for his last lap?
I think
Dove
it is
Nightmare
only
has
Flair,
gone into the
Blood,
pits.
Bud and JX
Savage.
who are going on laps now. Yeah, it is. So Flair, Bud and JX are the only ones to be on laps. Is JX about to cross the line? No, he's not. So it is. Will be Flair crossing the line next. 3/10 up as it stands. We've obviously had some collisions at turn 16. 2 tyres there. That's 1 tyre per car. So two cars have crashed out at turn 16.
Was Flair in T4 last season?
Flair was in T4 last season, yes. He's about to cross the line. What time it be for Flair?
He's got
Oh,
on 5
it's really
times up, but he
enough
overtakes Janey. Next to cross the line will be Bud Lightyear.
And he's about to cross the line. What time it be, Vimy?
Is
That DRS
going into-
heading towards the line.
No, he's not.
200 miles an hour already. Crosses it. And it's P4. Very nice. Out of nowhere from the Mercedes driver. Now, where can JX get this Haas? Can it be high up in the order? Yes, of course it can. Don't know exactly where it was, but it's high up.
It was in top 10.
I think it's P7. Bets the win. Mini Devil. I'm
P9.
saying Mini Devil's going to win. P9 for JX. So not
Dove
as fast as I thought
Nightmare.
it was.
With the Ukrainian
Not
flag. We all
So
know
with
what's
Mute
happening.
So with Mute Key, yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. This
Neither am I.
is an F1 league race. And it's awful what's happening, but we're not going to get into that. It's very complicated and very convoluted.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say is, even though Bud Lightyear shares part of his name with the drink, not with the best drink. Not with the best drink at all. The best drink is Silent X Energy. You need to buy it. 10% off with the code IFC. Comes in cherry and apple flavours. I'm drinking the cherry one right now. And man, it is good. So good. You get a little sachet, you add 300 ml of water, shake it up, and Bob's your uncle. You got yourself an amazing energy drink.
Yeah. I haven't tasted it yet. But, I get paid soon, so I'll probably get myself some.
Not very convincing there, mate. Not very convincing.
Well, yeah, I've been told to stay
There's something
away
you were
from energy
convinced by, in
drinks.
fact. is the ACC League that, of course, we
Yes.
have started as IFC. Assetto Corsa Competizione League, we have started up. Do make sure you go and join that. Completely different type of racing, very much more sim-orientated. And you'll find some great guys in there. And again, it's still under IFC
Including me.
name. You know it's going to be good. But, of course, no formation lap. We're about to get underway. We've got 4 lights, 5 lights.
And it hasn't. Oh, it's
And
gone.
it's go, go, go. It's a good start from Mini Devil. Dove Nightmare
Savage goes
struggles
up
to
to
get off
fifth.
the line there. But it's a great start from Mini Devil. Active Ball trying to go around the outside. Can he? No, he can't. He goes off the track. Oh, we have a collision in the background. That's a massive
Savage
crash.
is gone. Savage
Everyone
is gone.
seems to be sideways. That's Savage, Yuki, Arogden. And I think Rambo's been caught up in something there as well. JX definitely has further back here. They're side by side in almost every single moment they physically can be at this stage. JX being swamped by the Ferraris. It's going to be Ferrari versus Ferrari as we head down into turn 3. Can OJ Plays make it up on Bomberclat? Yes, he just about can. Bomberclat's going to look for a move back on him now. Can he make it work? He's going to try his absolute best. He's down the inside on the medium compound tyre. Someone's round. That is Oikyu. As Flair's still there as well. He's trying to defend from Dego. He's made up a couple places from the start. He's looking pretty good. Hacky Bean trying to make a move on Rambo. Rambo looking very sluggish. Hysterical round the outside of
Oh, and
Hacky
it
Bean
looks
now. Can
like-
he make this one work? Hacky Bean's
Oh,
got the inside line.
the McLaren's
Someone else in
gone.
front wing's gone flying off. Jaden, he's down the inside of Hysterical. Hysterical into the castle section. Takes the place. Oh, I
It's
need
a
a rest.
hectic first lap. That was a hectic first lap. But and Olku's gone. Olku's DNF'd. I'm looking at the positions gained right now, and O2 players
head,
gone.
he's hit the wall. Oh, he's
O2
completely lost his
players-
front wing and his teammate's been hit out because of it. We have a virtual safety car. Oh, he's in the wall. He's out.
Oh, that was so fortunate. He was up 10 places as well. Full safety car is out.
With his main team here. Yeah, safety car out.
And
And
the
JX
grid,
has no front wing. Blessing has no front wing.
the grid
We're gonna
right
see a lot
now
of people
is
putting
looking
into
like
pits here.
Mini Devil in P1 has stayed. The top 4 have stayed the same with Mini Devil,
Yeah, it has.
Dove, Nightmare,
Yeah.
Active Wolf, and Bud Lightyear. Taylor Boss pits, which moves.
You can go medium to the end. You can go medium to the end, and that you're almost guaranteed to do a 2-stop here anyway. So you might as well.
Looks like J Neat has gone up 9 places since the start, with Savage Mode going down 2, VRL Flare up 5, yeah, but it's moving down due to having a wing change. Looks like 17th to 9th pitting right now, with the top 8 not pitting. We'll have a look at what tyres
Well, some of
they're
the reason
on.
that they haven't pitted is, of course, Hysterical already on the top. They're already on the mediums. There's no point.
Yeah.
And then for the others, they're thinking, oh, there's going to be another safety car soon. No point. I had damage at this stage in the race earlier on.
Wait,
Tier 6.
who's that?
I
that's got
decided to
penalty?
stay out.
Gunner
Gunner.
Pro's got 5 seconds.
The Tier 6 driver, reserving here today. Not great racing Tier 6, looking to prove himself now in the Williams. Oh, Flair hits the wall! Big crash for it. Well, that's quite a slow crash, but he's lost his something completely. And Flair's not having fun.
Oh!
Hysterical's out under safety car.
Oh wow, what happened there? Did he go into the back of someone? Because I did that with Taylor Boss last season. I was on for a podium in Japan or what I think it was. Looked away for 2 seconds and then went straight into the back of Taylor Boss and DNF'd. So
I've hit people's backs many times, but that's because my wheel's weird and likes to press pause when I turn my wheel too much. So, you know.
do you think it was a bad mistake for the top 7 who? Hold on. What tyres are they on? Let's have a look. For the top
All
7,
on softs, 1 lap old.
not to go on to mediums.
I think it depends on whether there's a safety car. Right now, it looks like they made a mistake. But if there's a safety car in a lap's time, like 2 laps time, or when this comes in, they've made the right decision. Simple.
Yeah. So really,
But-
can go either way. At the moment, it's not looking too good for VRL. As obviously going to have to get another wing change, which will ultimately put him last.
Yeah, of course, on the safety car, everyone's backed up.
Also, with Gunner Pro with the 5-second penalty, also not looking good for him either. You know, the fact is he needs to be that much faster than the cars behind to gap them by 5 seconds to keep his 10th if he wants points.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna struggle, especially as a tier 6 driver as well. Probably doesn't have the maturity or the experience that the other guys have. So it's going to be a trickier race for him today.
Yeah,
but
Taylor Boss,
weirder things have happened. He can serve that when he pits. And he'll be fine.
Yeah, Taylor Boss obviously in 8th, which is a big shocker. As I said at the start of the stream, he's my choice to win this race. You know, obviously.
You know what though? If there's no safety car, he's looking great.
Oh god, yeah, definitely.
The other guys, they've still got to pit twice as well. So
yeah,
he's happy.
Yeah,
he's got to pit once.
You know, he's kind of like I raced in tier 4 for AlphaTauri, and you know, whenever he's covered for the Red Bull lads, or even for AlphaTauri when there wasn't an AlphaTauri that couldn't be there, he's been so fast. I mean, I remember in Imola, I qualified mid-table-ish, and he went and qualified up with what, like P1, P2, up with the Red Bull lads.
Is this Taylor?
Yeah. So he's quick.
Very, very
Don't get me wrong. He's like top 3 tiers, kind of quick. You know, it's same with the Red Bull lads in there. If they were a little bit more consistent, who is the Red Bull lads in tier 4? Completely forgot now. TRC Limitless and got the other one, but they're quick as well.
Actually, no. Yeah.
And also,
I have to say, oh wait, Mini Devil's got damage.
Mini Devil's got damage.
He's not got a right end plate.
Oh, I see that now. Yeah. That
not good for him, but he's gone. Oh no, he hasn't. I thought he's gone. No, he has gone now.
Dove Nightmare's right on his tail.
He slowed back down. You can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
He's gone and then slowed back down again. You cannot do that.
I can't record it. Actually, no, I can record it. Ha! Record what happened. 45 seconds. I'll send that in.
Right, he's gone
he's pitting
now, and he's pulled into the pits. He still cannot do that.
Dove Nightmare has taken the lead.
Could have caused some big stuff. Oh, and Hakim goes around the outside of JJ Neat. And look at McLaren. Look at McLaren.
But 5th and 2nd.
Who is that who just speared into a wall?
Oh! Little collision there from Janie and Hacky Bean.
Taylor's up to P6. Oh, Bud Light is out. Is there going to be a safety car here? Flares on the hards.
We never know. We never know.
Again.
There goes down. Flares on the hards, which means that they go to the end. So this could look really good for him.
But no, the hards are so slow around here. You don't want to be on them.
Okay.
I'm not saying that lightly. They are so bad because the thing is, on the mediums you can just about take all the corners flat that you need to. On the hards you cannot take the long left-hander and the final sector flat. That's the problem.
Oh!
So yeah, Taylor's made a mistake. Hacky Bean's spun and Taylor's made a mistake. He's dropped 2 places.
Hacky has no wing. Hacky Bean has no front wing.
This race is getting crazy. Muteki and Erogden both have no front wing and are inside each other, going through castle section. Oh, this is
that was close.
Oh. Muteki actually
looks like Savage Mode is trying to go for the overtake.
Gonna also without a front wing.
Can't do
Something's happened at toe. Oh, that's a front wing gone. That's Hacky Bean out.
Hacky Bean's gone.
And that is Flair's front wing
has
gone.
Not got a front wing.
Flair's front wing.
As you said, you cannot take the corners with hards on. It looks like the pack's been quite split up between Gunner Pro and Flair.
It has. Now, will the top 3 pit?
Oh.
If they don't, they're idiots.
Oh, is that Muteki spun?
Muteki, yeah, he had no front wing anyway.
Oh, and that's Rogden as well, and Mini Devil. Oh dear. Oh.
Everything's gone wrong. Of course, the leader, he pitted.
Active Wolf
last
and Janie stay out
when the safety car came in. So Mini Devil will stay out. So will he'll jump up a decent amount of places here with Mini Devil, right back near to where he was before. Not quite at the front, but not too bad.
First Rambo here on for his could be on for a first podium.
First win, possibly.
If it stays well for him. JX looking pretty good up there. Oh blessing. Dove Nightmare on new mediums, Mini Devil on new mediums, Taylor Boss on new mediums, and Dago on new mediums as well. But at the moment, it's looking pretty good for first Rambo. If he can keep this up, you know, he could be on for his first win, podium. You know, it'd be nice to see some new podium sitters. JX, I've not really commentated or watched Tier 5 before, but I think he's pretty good. You know, with I definitely heard of O Blessing. Active Wolf, I've heard of him. I've obviously heard of Taylor.
I got a message from Taylor during qualifying. He said, "Please don't judge me on my qualifying. I had so much more in me."
Hey.
So watch out for Taylor here.
Like I said.
He said he has so much more in him.
Like I said. What did I say?
This man is very, very fast. Not as fast as me around the Netherlands, though. But he's very, very fast.
If some of you watching can count, which I'm pretty sure you can, but if you can't, I'll count for you. There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DNFs.
7. You know what you can do to work that out? Do 20 minus 13.
Yeah, I knew that. But I wanted to count it out for them. Because if they can't count...
Are you assuming our audience is dumb?
No, but if they're like 2 years old and they can't count, then
how would they understand what we're
Twitch.
saying? If they're 2 year old, why would they be on Twitch? And why would they can't
but
hear what we're
just
saying?
in that case, I count for them.
Oh, Rambo's in the pits.
But what's that for? Do you think he got damage?
He did, yes, he did get damage.
Unlucky for him. You know, commentator's curse.
Yeah,
Savage is out. I don't know what happened there.
He had no front wing. and did it in the pits.
Okay.
I believe.
But Flair's pitted again as well. Not good. Oh, and Gunner's gone as well.
Straight on at turn 1 from Gunner. He's done a Hamilton, but has hit the wall.
Blair,
Who knows how he's done that?
He's not having a very good race.
Let's see if we can see that. No, we can't see it, unfortunately.
Blair is
But
not
you know
having a
what?
good
11
race.
drivers left. One more person crashes, and the rest are guaranteed points as long as they finish 90% of the race.
Yeah.
And also, Oscar and Kopi, happy people right now. 1-2 for their academy.
But they have to pit twice still. 3 times, actually.
That's true. That is true.
Active
Wolf
Wolf
in
and...
P4. We'll go with that. A blessing's in P4.
Yeah. You know, I can't see Active Wolf and Janie getting a podium here. They should have pitted in this safety car.
Yeah, they should have. Those tyres can't go that far. This track really burns up your rears because there's so many hard acceleration zones. So your rears just get ripped apart. So
in my opinion,
yeah, they should have pitted.
P1 to 3 is JX, O Blessing, and Dove. You know, I can't see Active Wolf and JD coming back from this mistake. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they're thinking another safety car, but then with this amount of drivers left, I can't see it happening. So
yeah, no. Safety car in this lap. Active Wolf will take control. This man knows how to lead off a safety car. He's done it many times in the past. So we'll have to watch and see what he can do here. If you guys put anything in the chat, I'm sorry, I didn't realise I disconnected from the chat. So if you do have anything to say, please do put it in now. I'm struggling with internet connection because I'm running off of data to make sure that it doesn't affect the stream itself. And I'm running off data.
Leprechaun said, why is there no formation lap? Pagani said, Chads don't need them.
Right, so there's no formation lap because it caused too many glitches for us, basically. So as an admin team, we decided we're going to turn this off, tell everyone. We did tell you that there was going to be no formation lap.
Sion says that he just went on and I see McLaren's 1 and 2. Damn.
Yeah, just saw it now. Yeah, but they do have to pit twice, so...
Oh, wide there from
Taylor past Mini Devil straight into turn 1. These guys, I was expecting to be fighting for the victory here today, and Mini Devil currently fighting for P6. It's now Both Red Bulls next to each other on track. They can use each other now, help each other out. Dove Nightmare's looking for a move on a blessing, though. He might change the fact that they're next to each other. Will he make a move? No, he won't. He'll wait.
Have you noticed that
It's
there's
that little...
some-
Oh, Taylor's made a big mistake.
Oh.
He's hit the wall. He will have damage, and he'll drop to last.
I was just about to say, have you noticed that there's 3 teams that are right next to each other? And I was going to say Red Bull, McLaren, and Aston Martin, but then Taylor made the mistake.
You know
Looks
what?
like
Actually, out of this 11, it's very team-based, isn't it? There's only 3 drivers that don't have a teammate left in this one.
yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, Flair gets a 3-second time penalty. Let's not look.
Yeah, they both need to pit.
He's
they
not
both need
looking
to
good
pit
for him
twice.
though. It really isn't.
Sky on. Oh! Yuki's right on the back of Taylor. Will go through. And Taylor's race pretty much over now. He's just got to stay alive because someone probably will crash at some point. Flair.
Oh!
You can kind of rely on
Janie
him
in the
to
wall.
ruin his front wing again.
No damage it looks like, but he did hit the wall. VRL Flair, obviously, like I just said, not having a very good race. He's pitted about 10 times already.
But here we go. JX up 6 places since the start. JJ up 14. A blessing behind him up 10.
Oh,
These guys
big
fighting
crash.
for P3. Dego's out. Flair's
Big
out.
crash.
Mini Devil's out. The pole sitter is out of the race. We're down to 8 drivers
Big
and it's
crash.
a safety car.
Actually, Wolf and Janie should be pitting this lap. Janie's not pitting. Why is he not pitting?
Why is JJ... Oh, maybe he was too far forwards and didn't have enough time or didn't want to double stack.
I mean, active.
Oh, he's
Wolf
ahead of the
did.
safety car. He's all good. He's ahead of the safety car.
Okay.
So it won't affect him. It's
Okay,
all
good. It looks like Dove Nightmare got damaged as everyone started braking for the pit lane. Luckily, he's ahead of the safety car as well. But that leaves both Active Wolf and Taylor Boss. I think they're going to be P1 and 2, you know.
Yeah, possibility.
But Taylor Boss
you
has
have to
only
watch
just come
out
out of the
for-
pit.
Yeah. I mean, getting on the back of the pack, of course, he'll be in P8 and close to them, but he got a long way to go. His teammate now has a 5-second penalty as well.
It's gone from bad. It's gone from good to bad for the Red Bull lads, though.
Yeah, but the person who's leading currently up 15 places since the start. JX
Yeah.
up 7. A blessing up 11. Those guys they've smashed it by
But-
just staying alive.
As you said, everyone gets points now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about what points you get.
That's all it is, yeah. So the minimum amount of points one can get now that's still driving is 4. And that's actually quite a lot for a lot of these drivers. That will really help him. And Dego, of course, gets 1 point. Mini Devil will get 2.
And the max is 26.
I think
Fastest lap. Who
Yeah.
who holds the fastest lap right now? Can we have a look?
that would be Mutki.
Who is in 4th?
Mm-hmm. He would get 13 points as it stands.
Good for him. We'll have a look at the stops. So at the moment, Janie hasn't actually stopped yet, and I think he's actually going to go past. Oh no, he's going to go into the pits.
He's going in. He's going in. He's just going pretty
JX
fast.
is not going into the pits. Neither
Yeah,
is
no
Blessing,
one else
neither
will.
is-
No one else
okay.
will. They don't need to. Oh, Dove Nightmare's in the pits. He must
Yeah,
have got some kind of
he
damage.
had damage. He had damage. He
Those
had
who are putting
damage.
in, they'll be last and second last, I think.
Mhm.
Depends on how fast Taylor gets down the main straight. But actually, no, they won't. So it'll be JJ in P7, Taylor Boss P. No.
Actually, no,
Taylor
Janie P6,
Taylor Boss
yeah.
P7, and Dove Nightmare P8
So
as they form up. Then.
JX.
Oh wait, it's the 2 lone guys at the top, 1 and 2, and you got the team.
Oh yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The lone
So,
guy is taking it on to see who
You know
can
what?
go.
Though? This is really good representation. Three drivers for Carsy's mega academy, which is of course the Mercedes Academy. They've got 3 representatives, all second, third, and fourth. Red Bull have 2 representatives. McLaren Alpine have 2 representatives. I mean,
On the Ferrari
not a
Academy
great
have one.
representative. Ferrari have 1, but he's leading. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So it's quite mixed here, you know.
Race
The
restarts that got
Alpines-
rammed into a wall. No. We don't restart for one person. Not happening. Lap 8 with 8 drivers remaining. Well, now lap 9. But you know what? If it carries on like it is, we'll have no drivers left, and we might have a repeat of Tier 6 Baku last season. If you remember, there was one driver left, KRK Rocks, I believe, and the commentator just asked him to retire because he was getting bored of him just driving around on his own. And I feel your pain. My first race here ever was Singapore, Season 2, Tier 4. 2 drivers left by the end of lap 1, Lantern.
Wow, my first race was last season in Hungary, and I won that race actually. So yeah, and then I went on to Japan, which didn't have to, but I was on for a podium. And then it was Brazil where I was 4th, and then I was on for a P1 actually, and then Sion decided to take me out. So
it's going in the chat currently, so we'll see. But here we go. JX is getting underway, and it's not a great start. It's weaving. A Blessing's right on him. Mutki's right on her Blessing. I think we could see a move down into turn 1 here. A Blessing's going to pull out to the side. Taylor Boss has pulled into the pits. The Dove Nightmare takes that place. Mutki's going to try and get past. He can't quite. Rambo stays ahead of Active Wolf, and it's still 2x2 from 3rd to 8th.
I think that's the end of Taylor Boss's race, but
we'll see. He'll still keep driving. He's currently in the championship and by a long margin, so he won't be worrying too much. Although 2 races where he hasn't gone great in a row, he'll not be happy. He should have won last week. P8 this week. If he stays there, he's not going to be a happy bunny.
no. JX, well, I don't know where he is in the standings right now. Have a look. Hold on. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Tier 4 standings.
I'm not gonna lie, Scott, I don't remember that. That was Lantern. My first race ever in terms of commentary. My first race was Australia in what was MTR at the time, now HSR. And that was for their Tier 1. Yeah, that was good. My first ever race. That was a Blessing trying to make a move on Mutki. Very forceful, not good. And Rambo's being swamped now as well. What are the Mercedes Academy doing? It's not teamwork, that's for sure.
I just realised that JX is 2nd in the championship right now, so that puts him a lot closer to Taylor Boss.
It does. That would be a currently 21-point swing in JX's favour, which is a ridiculous amount of points, especially when we're only about midway through the season. The Blessings had to pit, and that is due to wing damage he occurred by making a stupid
also
move.
1 point behind JX.
Yep. Active very, very close. We know how fast this man is. JJ Neat will be playing the team game. JJ Neat will be holding up Dove and Rambo as much as he physically can. Allow Active to catch up to Mutki. Start making moves. That will be the plan from here on out, I would expect.
Red Bull holding the P1 spot in the constructors, so not really looking good for them. As McLaren a P2 and quite far behind, but this could be a massive catch up for them.
Really could. JJ Neat and Active Wolf been very good. JJ's race pace and consistency is almost unrivaled, I have to say. He's gone up 12 places this race and is not looking out of place in the slightest. Very, very good from him. Going back to the first race, my first race ever was, again, Australia. First race ever of MTR, which is now HSR. And I came P4.
Nice.
P5, actually, P5. And my first ever podium was later on in that season, next season of that, which was then HSR at that point. 5 people finished Monaco. I finished 3rd.
Nice. For me, my first ever race was in a league that's no more, and that was back in 2019. It was called, it was Gabe's League, actually. You know Gabe? Yeah. Realistic Racing back in 2019, and I was absolute trash. And Active Wolf sets the fastest lap on his.
Dove Nightmare's going for a move on JJ and E at the same time. He's going to try and go around the outside. Ganymede won't work. He should have gone for a switch back there. Going around the outside was not going to work.
As DRS is enabled.
It is, and Active Wolf has it on Mutki, and Mutki has it on JX. It's going to be very close to the lead here.
But as I was saying, my first race was then. I haven't got pole yet. Actually, no, I have got pole. I got pole 2 weeks ago, which is my very first pole. Then my first podium was last season in XF1, which is a league that I'm in, and it was it was an F2 race actually. I was quite pleased about that. My first win literally came the day before my win in Hungary on this.
Wow.
So
my first win ever was this season of IFC, the first race.
Yeah, my first win
season, so,
came the day before my debut in IFC, where I got a win as well. So yeah, I got 2 wins in a row there.
Not a bad start.
No. Then my first commentary was T7. I think it was T7 Austria. So
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how my league racing has gone.
I always love to hear how different people get into it, because it's so different. A blessing's out. Will we have a safety car? That is the question. Mutki's going to hope not, as he goes past JX now,
P1.
Down into turn 1. He
And
is up into P1, and Active Wolf swamps him as well. Active Wolf ahead, just as the safety car comes out.
Which will
Who
put
have
him
to
ahead
pick
in the
according to game?
championship.
It will be Active Wolf, yeah, and that does put him ahead by 2 points in the championship. Now that is a big move, just as the safety car decided to arrive.
So
7 drivers left. This is getting interesting.
yeah. So my first podium came last season in XF1, which was like I said, an F2 race, and that was the only podium that I got that year. So that put me. That was a P3. Then this year.
Oh, Mutki's got. Sorry, I think Mutki's got damage.
Has he? I don't remember him getting damage.
Sorry, on the rear wing, I can just see a couple little scuffs. Probably
Ooh.
not anything. But
Yeah.
a couple little scuffs. Not amazing, Nick. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. So then this season has been my best season so far. Where I've kept a tally of my podiums. So last year I got 1. This year I've got 4 P3s, 6 P2s, and 6 P1s.
Damn. How many leagues do you race in though?
2. Now 3.
Fair enough.
From like 5 weeks ago.
I race in 1, which is of course this, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 podiums now.
Nice.
This year. So
yeah, this year has been my
not bad.
revelation year. I was in a championship battle last season of XF1.
Sometimes I don't know what it is. You see that a lot. So one of the people it's actually happened to is Taylor Moss. You're not great. You go for a little break. You come back. You play the game a little bit more, and everything just clicks, and it just works. I don't know why it is. I've experienced that recently, and everything just feels correct. So yeah.
I last game. That was like the game where I was starting to get used to the game, because 2019. I only had that until 2020 came out, and that was like when it came out on Game Pass. So I barely had any time to get used to it, which is why I was kind of like 2020 was kind of my get used to year.
Same. It was my first year as well.
Then I kind of I took a break due to mental health reasons and college and stuff. And I came back into XF1, and I got promoted into Tier 2 just from my 1 podium alone. And because I'm just that good. Nah, just kidding. But I got promoted into T2 from F2, and I was in a championship battle that whole season.
Did you win it?
No, I came second.
Disgraceful.
I came second because with 5 races to go, my internet started playing up, and I got so pissed off because I was like I can't do this. I just can't do this anymore. This is like, I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. So I left the league as a whole with the last 5 races to go, and then joined back with the new season, and I joined Alpine. And well, first race Imola, I get P1 on track, but because of penalties, P2. So you know, P2 right, on my first race back. You know, I think
the only problem with league racing is glitches and internet, and it's something you hate to see. It really is. It's the only problem. Everyone's not the same. The cars are the same, yes, but not everyone has the same internet. Not everyone has the same rigs. Not everyone has the same glitches because they're not on the same Xboxes. It's that's the problem with it, in my opinion. Mutki's gone, and he hasn't. You can't do this. You cannot do this. They're speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down.
I can record it.
It's causing chaos at the back. Causing
I've recorded
absolute
that.
chaos.
I've recorded Mini Devil's one and Muteki's one as well. Dove Nightmare gets overtaken by his teammate, who I think that was more strategic play. First Rambo, who looked to be on for a P2, is now P7. Cheney is P2. I in my opinion, I think he should go for a more strategic play there, because obviously Active Wolf is higher than he is.
Yeah. I think the plan for JJ Neat, I would assume, is get ahead of Mutki and then park the bus in front of him.
Yeah, that seems right. But you know, I see like Mutki maybe just a little bit faster than JJ Neat, so it's going to be quite a close race. And obviously, if JJ Neat does seem to be falling back from Mutki, I feel like Active Wolf could ask him to let him through.
He definitely will.
Because obviously you've got JX behind Active Wolf, which is his championship rival at the moment. So.
Oh, Active Wolf best up that corner though, turn 15. Taylor Boss though, absolutely bossed it. And he's not on his actual racing account. Normally he's on IFC Tay.
Yeah.
That's his other account that he has now. But you know what? He's doing well. He's pushing for it and should be able to gain some ground on JX here. Of course, closest championship rival. He's right behind them, and it went from looking absolutely awful for Taylor to a point where you think, could he still extend his championship lead here? He's going to go down the inside of JX, which will allow him to just not quite extend it, because of course Active, as it stands, would go ahead of JX. And
JX is taking the place back. I don't know what happened there, but he's he binned it.
That looked malicious. I don't want to throw things around, but he didn't brake and went straight through. Not gonna assume anything.
I didn't see that, so
bit weird. I was on board with Taylor, and he just went straight on, no braking, and luckily Taylor avoided.
It looks like Active Wolf is trying to get past his teammate.
He is. He definitely is now, and will be going through if he does get through. JJ Neat allows him through.
Like I said, I don't think JJ Neat has that kind of Muteki pace yet. So, but JJ Neat, if he can stay in this race, will get driver of the day. He's come up 13 positions since the start of the race, which baffles me. How, you know. So JX, I don't know what happened with him, but by the sounds of it, wasn't very happy that he got passed by Taylor Boss. First Rambo. And it
Taylor
looks
now
like
on JJ Neat. Surely this is a move done and dusted with that ERS. He's got so much overspeed on the McLaren. We're watching from Dove's point of view here. Let's go with JJ Neat now, and then Taylor Voss. And yes, he's got that move done. Very nicely done from Taylor.
Which
he's now going to catch up to Active. Current
Active
podium for Taylor, and this would be very, very good if he can get himself up into possibly even the lead. Dove Nightmare will be looking for a move on JJ Neat soon. And of course, as soon as Taylor has got outside that DRS range of JJ Neat, Dove Nightmare will have a much easier time of getting back through.
needs, in terms of constructor standing, needs to stay with Taylor Boss here and hope for another overtake and kind of keep Doug Nightmare behind, because it gives them a better chance of taking that constructors title.
I think the constructors is out the water now, out of the window.
Well,
now that it's Dove and Taylor. If it was a random reserve and Taylor, yes, but it's Dove. We know we've only seen him. This is his second race, but we know he's consistent. We know he's fast. I just don't see him slipping up that much. And Taylor, of course, really wanted this championship win. I was his teammate last year. He's really cared. I said Dove's really consistent. Oh, that's commentator's curse to his maximum. He's down to last.
Like I said, you know, now it's really up to JJ Neat whether
active on mute key. Watch out for this. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm watching this
Active
now.
Wolf, right behind mute key in that McLaren. 3/10 is the gap, and he will have DRS heading down into turn 1 as well. Surely this is a done and dusted move for Active Wolf. He will.
This will give
not even need the DRS.
a massive jump
He uses it
from JX over. Active Wolf over JX, and he gets the fastest lap as well, which gives him an extra point, which gets him to 26. And if I work it out now,
11 points more than Taylor. 11 points more than Taylor, and that is 18 points more than JX.
So JX will be on 71, and Active will be on 87, 88.
I don't know.
He'll be on 88. So that's a massive jump for Active Wolf there, which puts him still P2 as Taylor Boss is P3.
Taylor's within the DRS range of Mutke now. Mutke is going to have to pick up the pace if he wants to be near Active. I know that Taylor and Mutke are probably in a party together. So is Rambo. So, could we see Mutke not really defending too hard from Taylor if he does go for a move here? Because, I mean, they're friends. Well, they say they're friends. They act a bit more than that in parties. Taylor is going to be going for everybody.
Who knows what gets up? What people get up to in Xbox parties, eh?
They're strange people. No offense to them, but they're a bit quirky. Anyway. Taylor now. Surely this is a move, but maybe not into turn 1, but turn 3 definitely. He's not got much DRS left, but that DRS should help him absolutely fly.
For Taylor, do you think that the last 2 tracks have been tracks that he's not been particularly good at?
Yeah, he's not very good at these ones.
Supposed to having kind of a downward spiral in a kind of way, because maybe, with me,
he's not great.
With me, I know what tracks I'm not good at. So that would be Japan. One of them. I despise
at a
Japan.
track where you're not good at, in a championship fight, at a track you're not good at, it's all about maximising as many points as you physically can get out of it.
Definitely.
I know I'm not good at Baku. That race today, for me, was about making sure I don't lose too many points to the other guys. Luckily, they all crashed out. So I was fine. But it's all about
Baku
making
for me
sure you don't lose too many points.
Is one of my favourite tracks.
There you go.
I'm so clean through castle section and just clean overall with the track, because I think I concentrate more on this track than I do any other track due to how close it is, how close you are to the wall, 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And it's the same with Monaco, although I'm really bad at that track.
Yeah.
I have to concentrate.
How good are you at Imola? That's the question, because Imola is one of those tracks where people are either very good at them or not very good at all, so we'll see. But Taylor Boss, here we go. He's got the slipstream. He's going to make that move round the outside using that DRS. Very, very easy move there from Taylor Boss. And Mutke pulls into the pits. Here we go. He'll be heading onto the soft compounder tyre for the end of this race. Active Wolf doesn't have to pit. Taylor Boss might have to pit still. Active Wolf is going to trounce this if he doesn't have to pit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look at the stops. And it looks like
Just
Taylor
say,
Boss and
watch out
Rambo
for-
could.
so- Yeah, they might have to pit, or they're going to see some big stopping in how good their tyres are. They're really going to hit a cliff. So JX, right on the back of Rambo, should be an easier move for him. He'll be pushing onto the back of him now, making sure he can defend from Dove in the process. So this could be a great move from him. And then 7 seconds to Taylor. That's not unrealistic in 6 laps, where Taylor's tyres near the end are going to be really not good.
Also, Dove, don't count out Dove. He's right on the tail of JX as well.
He is, but of course JX now does have Rambo's DRS.
But are we going to see JX do what he tried to do to Taylor Boss and dive bomb the hell out of? We will never know.
Well, we'll wait and see.
But yeah, going back onto your Imola thing, I'm kind of 50-50 with that track. You know, I can set consistently fast laps.
Jake's at the back of Rambo there, just about. Does he have damage? I hope not, for his sake.
But yeah, I'm
Oh,
on like a I can set consistent fast laps, but then like I can go there the next day and be absolute trash.
Imola for me is one of my best tracks. I knew I had to win there. I knew it.
Yeah.
I just had to win and get myself ahead. So for me, this season, it's going downhill from here on out. The tracks that we're racing are not good. I don't know for other people. JX has had to put into pits. He did get damage from that. So he will pull onto the softs, but he will be last.
Yeah,
Last is
so
seventh, but still.
I haven't checked the standings for Tier 4, but I know in Australia I got like P8, I think.
Dove's ahead of Rambo. Sorry, Dove is up
right.
into the podium. Double podium for Red Bull as it stands.
Which is pretty good for them, with the Mercedes Academy taking a P4 and 5.
And McLaren Alpine taking a 1 and 6. And then Ferrari taking P7.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, they could get fastest lap, you never know. Although Muki, I think, will be pushing to get that. Very much so.
Yeah, but like I was saying with the with my standings, I got like P8 in Australia. That's not one of my favourite tracks at all. I didn't show up to USA because, well, number one, I don't like the track, and number two, I can't remember the reason why I didn't show up, but I didn't show up. Then I came back to get really good points. I got like 5th in Imola. What track's this? I can't even. What track is that?
What flag?
Doesn't say, because I'm looking at the classifications. You know, like the video that you guys do, which I have no idea how you do.
Why are you looking at that? There's a literally
Because that's
thing
result.
that says.
Tier 4 results.
Yeah, look at standings. Look at standings. It
Mhm.
tells you where you came.
Oh shit!
Russia.
Russia.
And you came. You got 10 points. You came P5.
Ah, nice. Then the next one was.
You got a podium in Austria.
Oh god, yeah, I was quick. I'm quick at Austria.
And then you didn't race at Japan and didn't score points at the Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands is like a really bad track for me.
It's a bad track for a lot of people. We saw that last week, and so is this. I mean, 7 drivers left. There's almost as many drivers. There's a driver representing each tier, well, not actually representing each tier, but you know what I mean. There's a driver for each tier.
Yeah.
In this lobby right now, which isn't a great thing. I'm not gonna lie. We probably should have more people in here still, but you know
My
what,
cat wants
it's
to
fine.
say hello.
Not allowed.
Oh, sorry, cat.
Also, update on Silent X Energy. I've run out in terms of that bat. I had all of my drink.
You had
So-
all of your sachets today.
No, as in I've ran out of this one drink.
Oh,
One
okay.
glass.
Okay. That scared me for a minute. I was like, dude, you're gonna be up and going all night.
No, it's caffeine free. It's all good.
Oh, cool.
and
That's cool.
sugar-free.
That's cool. That's, you know what?
Not
That's
bad
even
for your
better.
teeth, not bad for your sleep, and you get 10% off with the code IFC, and some of that money will then go to us, and it means we can do more stuff for you. So
Are you
know
struggling
what?
to stay awake?
Win, win, win.
Do you
win,
like
win,
energy
win,
drinks?
Win, win.
Then get, what is it called?
Silent X Energy.
Get Silence X Energy, because it's pretty goddamn good. No, I'm gonna
So we
make it
haven't
happen.
had a DNF for a while in this race, actually, Skyon. You know what? We haven't, and
I'm gonna round off
let's
all
not
that.
jinx it. Touch wood. Touch wood. That we won't have anymore.
Mm.
Please no one be dirty-minded in the comments now. But yeah.
I really think that Active Wolf has got this in the bag, you know. Unless he fucks up, then well.
Yeah, he's got this in the bag unless he makes a mistake. Of course, Active, we know, experienced driver, he can take home a win. We know he can.
But Taylor Bosch is
Question is, will he this time round? Let me just check how many times he won so far this season. He has won once already this season. He's got only 2 podiums actually as Active Wolf. Didn't start the first race. Came 6th in USA. He won Imola. Then he came 2nd in Japan. He DNF'd Russia. He came 4th in Austria and got 6 points in the Netherlands, which means he came P7. And it's getting darker. Imagine if it stops raining in the final laps here. That would just tip it off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just suddenly pours down with rain. That would be ridiculous.
Are you commentating
Everyone
Tier 4?
eking it round on their tyres.
Are you commentating Tier 4?
No.
Oh, if you're commentating Tier 4, I'd literally ask you to just watch me the whole race. But, you know. You're not.
That will be. Who will that be? I should know that. The people scheduled. So
All I'm gonna
depending
say
on whether
is,
they can actually make it, of course.
Watch out for
is-
me in Tier 4.
People scheduled for it is TJ and Eli.
Watch out for me, TJ and Eli. I will probably come and win that race. Unless
It's
there's
actually getting
faster
quite
people.
dark. I'm really worried that we're going to get rain. 'Cause it's starting to get much darker.
You know what they should add into the next game? Kind of like for the commentators, they should add like rain, like rain radars.
Yeah, they should. They most definitely should. They should also add in, you can be the safety car. I'd love to be the safety car.
Yeah. Purposely brake check whoever's in first if you don't like them.
Why TJ and Eli? TJ and Eli... That's because no one else could do Tier 4 at the start of the season. No one can still do it, except from those two. They're the only two that clicked that they could do it. And again, they're not bad commentators. TJ and Eli, very, very good commentators.
Yep, I would do it,
yeah.
but like, I'm Tier 4 myself.
The driving.
Exactly.
Carsey and Westy now. Carsey doesn't commentate anymore, guys. Come on.
He concentrates too much on TikTok.
And racing.
If you didn't know
I
already.
think this double podium for Red Bull could be going out the window here, with Dove Nightmare under pressure from the soft compound runner of Nuki.
Yeah, 2 laps to go as well.
Only 2 laps to go, and he's got probably 1 overtaking opportunity.
Did I just see spots of rain? No way.
Might have done. Come on.
No
come on,
way.
Please, imagine.
No way. Yeah. If I saw spots
Is it
of
raining?
rain.
I
saw
think
spots
it's
of rain.
raining. I think it's raining here.
Yeah, it's raining. It's raining.
Soft compound run is going to have a whale of a time, and Taylor and Dove and Active are going to be struggle city.
Oh, this is going to make it so interesting.
Oh, JX is out.
Told you it's raining. I told you it's raining.
P7 for JX then in the end.
Oh my god. I don't know if it was my eyes, but I swear it's raining. It's got to be.
I think we've got drizzle. I think we've got some light drizzle here. I want there to be anyway.
All it looks like, Muki's going to go for the move.
He will be going for a move. He, of course, is on the better tyre, and if it's raining, it'll be so much better than that medium compound tyre that Dove is running, but he's not close enough. It will have to be into turn 3 or down the final straight. That's his only opportunity.
Do you think he's waiting for the final straight? Or do you think he's going to try for it now?
He'll have to now. He'll have to now. Oh, Yuki is risking it here. He's very much risking it.
Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Save your ERS.
He's leaving it late. They're both on similar amounts of ERS. This is going to be such a close ending for that final spot on the podium. Dove Nightmare trying to hold on to position. Of course, he got last week. Same position for Taylor Boss as well, of course, P2. And this time it is Active Wolf, another member of the McLaren Alpine, going to be winning. So if it is that this same 1-2-3 as it is currently, it will be the same academies in that position. The actually only change in terms of driver would be first place. So we could see an almost repeat of the podium, but here we go. Muki.
Oh, this is really
close. 2 tenths is the gap as he heads into the very, very tricky left-hander. Oh, he messed it up! Don't fuck it up! That's it for Muki. That'll be it for him. There's no way he's catching Dove Nightmare on this final
don't
bit,
know.
unless it's suddenly.
I don't know.
Unless someone chucks a bucket of water at Dove Nightmare.
He's really closing in. He's really closing in.
I don't think he's doing it. He's using his ERS now. They're both dumping it. He's not close enough. If he had one more lap, he would have done it. Active Wolf wins, but we're staying on this. Muki's going to be so close. There comes the line. He pulls out to the side. Oh, he takes it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Dove Nightmare just gets in at the line.
What? No way.
Dove Nightmare just got it.
Oh my god, I swear Muki got it.
I was sure as well. I was so sure he's ahead.
He was ahead in the line.
What a finish. Dove Nightmare does win though. First Rambo has decided he's going to do some donuts. A fitting end of this race, that right at the end. Muki almost takes the podium, but not quite.
So unfortunate.
Wow, what a race. What a race, and what a finish.
That was exciting.
That was ridiculous. Let's get the top 3 in a party party, shall we? Invite them if you could.
If I could, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, please, thanks.
I gotta wait for the fucking
Wolf
podium.
with the win then. You can skip.
Oh god, yeah. Active Wolf. Bro, I'm not used to this. Alright, calm yourself.
Wolf with the win. Taylor Boss second. And, of course, Dove in third after that ridiculously close ending.
I'm right them all.
I want to see that gap. What was that gap at the end? Oh, 100th. 100th at the line.
Was it .001?
Close. No, 0.01.
Oh, okay.
That's 100th. But that was very close. Right, hello guys, welcome, Wolf and Taylor. I'll start off with, I'm going to start off with... Taylor, yeah, let's start off with Taylor. Not a great qualifying, you said it yourself, but you know what, you came back, 5 pit stops, second place. Where do you think you could actually get after that qualifying?
Oh, I don't know, that's the shittest race I've had, I'm not even joking. That was horrible. There was so many...
Apologise for his language, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Don't know why. It was... I don't know. That was horrible. I couldn't do a lap... lap 10, yeah? I hadn't set a proper lap until lap 10. It wasn't good.
Not good.
No.
Not good. You know what, though? You came second, so it worked out in the end. But, yeah. Very... Well done, mate. You know what? It's not been 2 amazing races in a row for you, but it's 2 P2s, so you can't be upset in the slightest. You absolutely smashed.
No, I'm happy with
the whole season.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. It's not what you would have wanted. You would have wanted to win this. I know.
It's not even a win. Just the standards today were horrible. That's all.
There was a lot of crashes. Yeah. A lot of crashes.
Finished with 6 drivers in the end. as you guys do know. We'll move on to Muki now. I have invited you because, we didn't
finish.
Dove didn't join. Muki, that finish, that was ridiculous. On our screen, you beat him.
Because that's the same with us, you know. We watched that back. Well, I didn't watch it back, but as we watched it, it looked like you were in front. And then it swapped you guys around at the end. If you could watch that back and send it in, we'll check that over, I think.
Yeah, they'll check it over for you. But as it stands, unfortunately, you didn't quite make the podium. Of course, you'd love to be on there. Very close, mate. Unlucky. Staying alive in that one was the most important thing, wasn't it? Really, just staying alive. And of course, your quali wasn't bad as well. You qualified well, so you can't be too upset. But yeah, well done, mate. If it is a podium, very well done on a podium. If it's not, unlucky. You did get 30. You would have. You got fast lap as well. So not a bad, not bad points at all, especially for your team as well with Rambo finishing in P6. So yeah, very well done, mate. And we move on to Active Wolf, the race winner for McLaren. And it was dominant today, wasn't it, Active? Very well done. Talk us through your race.
For myself, I felt like my quali wasn't the best. I could have done better, I say. But yeah, the race start was good. I had some, maybe could be accident. I think it was with mute. I'm not sure. But I was so late on the braking. But with a lot of safety cars, I did pit around lap 13, I would say, and put mediums, and I had a brilliant job from my teammate JJ. He gave, he was in front of me, and then he gave me the position so I can push for that P1, and then it was just to survive and not get front wing damage, I say.
I've got a quick question to ask, but when the second safety car came out, JJ didn't pit. Was that strategic, or do you think he made a mistake there, not going onto the mediums like you did?
I think I'm not sure. We didn't talk this race, so I have no clue. But I think he stayed out because we talked before. It was like lap 9, and then Legions you can add them to the end. But I think he stayed out on purpose. I'm not sure. You can ask him, but yeah.
But yeah, in my opinion, it was kind of a mistake. You know, he kind of stayed out on really old softs, which I would have pitted for mediums on that lap, like you did. So
yeah. Oh, you mean the first one, or not the second?
The second one, because he stayed out on the. You went in for mediums, and he stayed out on his like 9-lap old softs. So.
Oh shit! Yeah. Must be maybe a mistake because not had the double stack, but I'm not sure actually. You can ask him. But yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just getting your view on it, so.
Yeah.
I have to say, Active, mate. It was your win in the end. Big margin. And of course, this means a lot in the standings, not only just for you, it also means quite a lot for McLaren. Of course, we'll, I think, just about close the gap on Red Bull. I think only a little bit, but a little bit means a lot. And you've closed the gap on Taylor by 6 points to what it was before, I believe. So. Not too bad at all. But you definitely probably would have wanted more than that, especially after Taylor's qualifying possibly could have gone a little bit better. But the most important thing for you is, of course, now you are P2 in the championship. That's big.
Yeah, for this year, for me, the goal is obviously the driver championship. But for this season, Taylor he's quick. So me and JJ, we going for the constructor. That's the goal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what's looking more likely, the constructors or the drivers, but if you two can stay consistent the whole season, it could look pretty promising for you for the constructors. So
Yeah, we just need to work.
yes, definitely. Over to you, Westy.
Yeah. Amazingly done today, Wolf. Well done, Mute, and Taylor's left, but very well done, Tim, as well. If Mute, if it is a podium again, really, really well done. If it's not, then still well done. Nice. If you create a ticket and put it in, then they'll most definitely you'll get the stewards to have a look at it, and then you should be able to get your position changed. If you want
But
that.
yeah, that gave for a very exciting end of the race, because I had Westy in my ear saying that he's not going to do it, and I was like, oh no, I think he might.
I wasn't expecting it at all. He got a very sluggish run, of course, out of the final corner. You did amazingly. So what a race it was. 6 drivers finished, 20 drivers started. It took us a long time to get there, but Active Wolf won. Thank you guys for watching. What a race it has been. Thank you, Lantern, for joining me.
No problem.
And
Bye.
yeah, goodbye, guys. Make sure you watch Tier 4 and Tier 3, and of course Tier 1 and Tier 2. And make sure you buy Silent X Energy, code IFC for 10% off at checkout.